ISUPK.
ISUPK 53rd Annual Lord's Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 Shamoy Yalo. We here to let you know the 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida. It's going down in South Florida, Cocoa Beach.
Friday, April 15th, 2022.
The lamb, the wine, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, you understand? Good music, good weather, palm trees, the whole nine.
This is going to be glorious. Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
April 15th and the 16th. Don't just book for the 15th. Book for the 15th and the 16th.
It's going down Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
Moses told Pharaoh we need 3 days to be able to go out into the wilderness and serve our power the way he commands. You're going to have to get that off with your boss, with your slave master. So make sure you in the building. Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th to 16th, 2022 is going down. We'll see y'all there. Shalom.
Black power, 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000. 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000.
Now you say the Most High gave His word to everybody, right? That body is you living out right now. That body is why you at the bus stop right now. You understand? The scripture says, any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of God. They think the law is a small thing. Separate, man. We are separate from these other nations, man. That's right.
ISU.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of those slow motion pictures.
You got to shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. call me mouth boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Woo, Kimo Sabe got this bitch off the hand. Got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit.
One West. One West. One West. One West. One West.
Coming up on my bullshit. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside where soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoking till we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, Kimo Sabe. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Baraka Thumb to my brothers, Yahweh Shema Avathan Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah to my sisters. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Back in 1969, we are under Commandant General Yohana, and we go throughout the earth doing one thing and one thing only, and that is saving so-called Black, so-called Native American, so-called Latinos, right? Using the Bible. Because why? Blacks, Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans are who? They are the lost children of Israel. They are the lost tribes of Israel. And today is Friday, so you know this is the La-Sha-Wan Kodash, or the Holy Tongue. The La-Sha-Wan Kodash, or the Holy Tongue. We are the ISUPK coming to you out of Detroit. I'm a priest and officer of 1,000 Mashah, trying to get this working. And here we go. We're going to take it straight to it. We're not going to hold you up. We're going to get off into it. This La-Sha-Wan Kodash class, or Holy Tongue, it's an important thing. Why? Because this is your language, Israel. This is your language. I want to read something. I guess the brothers put this out years and years ago. This is part of this La-Sha-Wan Kodash class. Listen to this. Listen to this. La-Sha-Wan Kodash, the Holy Tongue, which is Hebrew, is the father of all languages of the earth. In the beginning, Hebrew is the only language spoken by all nations. That means, the Edomites, that means lots of people, that, everybody on the earth used to speak the La-Sha-Wan Kodash, or the Holy Tongue. At the Tower of Babel, the Most High confounded their language that they may not understand one another's speech. From that time, all nations started speaking different languages. See that? Go back and look in the Bible. Go back and look up those scriptures at the Tower of Babel. If you put it in your concordance, Tower of Babel, you will find the scriptures. That's all you have to do. If you got a concordance, just type that in. And you'll know that. You'll find the scriptures that back that up. From that time, all nations started speaking different languages. Palah, who was living during the time of the Tower of Babel, named his son Eber, because he kept the language from the past. The word Eber is the Hebrew word Ibar, Salaki, which means past. You can look up Genesis 11 and 1, 11, 6 through 7, and Genesis 10, 21 through 25. Additionally, it is noted that in the front of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, particularly the 1611 edition, that the Bible was translated out of the original tongue, which is Hebrew. The Hebrew language came directly from the Most High, who specifies that he is the creator of all things. Please read Isaiah 45 and 7. Hebrew is the main language spoken by the powers of heaven as well. And that you'll see that in Acts 26, 12 through 14. Let me get to the end of this. In the Hebrew alphabet, there are 22 letters. Unlike English alphabet, which has 26 letters, there are only 2 vowels in the Hebrew alphabet. We say vowel sounds, right? Because a lot of people count all of those just consonants and they think we don't have any vowels. But for the purpose, we say there are 2 vowel sounds. One is ah, the other one is I. There is the letter ah as in Abba, and the letter I as in, it's a it here, but as in I, okay? As in Iba. Notably, the 2 vowels stand to differ as the 5 vowels in the English language. The language which the so-called Jews, and notice we say so-called Jews, speak is Yiddish, and that's the Jewish people, those imposters over there that's in our land right now. They speak Yiddish, which is a combination of Hebrew and other languages, mainly European dialects. It's not really Hebrew. They don't speak Hebrew. Again, the Hebrew language in its original form has 22 letters. There are other letters added in the so-called Jews dialect, or the Yiddish, which therefore do not give the same sound as the original Hebrew language. Now, learning the Hebrew language is very important. Here's why. Because the Most High revealed to us in Zephaniah 3 and 9, now check this out, that he is going to turn to the people, he's going to return to the people a pure language. That's the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. This language is Hebrew, or La-Sha-Wan Kodash, which means holy or pure tongue. Moreover, all the records of the Bible and other important holy writings were originally written in Hebrew. For instance, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the ancient scrolls are all written in Hebrew. Furthermore, it's written in Paleo Hebrew. That's what they call the ancient Hebrew. Furthermore, it tells you in the Apocrypha that the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. Therefore, we must search out the scriptures, the language, which is Hebrew, which was the first language spoken by all nations in the earth. And that's why we teach the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. I'm going to step away from the mic for a second. Let's look at the chat room, see what we got in there. Let all y'all see who all can hear this now. I appreciate that. Big up. The thumbs up. Appreciate that. Remember, like, and share. You understand? That's how we get more people in the class. All right? Y'all know how we start off. We start off every week with the same thing. We got to start where? At the beginning, and that is the character. You would call it in English the alphabet. Why do we do that? The same reason you do. You teach your kindergartners how to write and recognize the alphabet. Understanding the alphabet, understanding these characters, is the beginning of what? It's the beginning of learning how to read and to write the Hebrew language. They read and write the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. All right? Now, before we get started, I want to show you something. There we go. We read, we write, right to left. Right to left. In English, we read and write left to right. We read and write left to right. Not in the Hebrew. Not in the Hebrew. So here we go. Let's start right at the beginning. Here we go. Let me know if y'all cannot see this. And what I'm not going to do is this all day. That's an ah. What I'm going to do is write it. I'm going to say it. And you, if you should be at home, get your pen, get your paper, and you should be taking notes. Your pen, pencil, and paper. Let's take notes. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za. Interesting one right here. Ka. That's not to be confused with ka. That's ka, like Captain Akkad, or Officer Khatab, or Officer Khapan. You see that? That's ka. All right? Then we got ta, not to be confused with the tha, and we'll get to that. That's ta, one you ought to learn. Ya, and here's the one we ask not to get confused. That's the ka. So let's go through these first. 11 is a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, and ka. This is ha, and this is ka. You hear the difference? All right. Moving right along. Some easy ones. La. Ma. Na. Sa. I. Pa, Taza, Taza or Taza, depends on how it's used. Like Captain Tazariak, see that? Taza, that's a Taza right there. Qua, Ra, Sha, as in Masha. And what's your last one? Ta. Y'all got that? We're going to be moving at a pretty good clip because I want to get to some stuff tonight. Write that down. We're going to give you about 60 seconds to get that written down to make sure everybody has that copied down. There you go. Let's run through it one more time. And you can repeat after me. At home, you need to be able to pronounce these because when you start reading, you're going to need to know how each letter sounds. Like A, B, C, D. You know, it's different than the American alphabet. We say this is an A, and it sounds like ah or A or A, right? Not here. The names we give the letters, as we teach it, is the exact sound that it makes unless there's an exception. So this is an ah, and the sound you will find it would make inside a word would be ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, qua, ra, sha, and tha. All right? Give you about 30 more seconds to get that written down. Y'all respond to y'all brothers and sisters. They showed up in this chat. See that? They showed up in this chat. All right. Y'all got it? Anybody need any more time? Give me a 1. If you need more time, give me a 1 in the chat room. It looks like we're not able to post to Twitter, because I know we can post to Facebook and YouTube in the chat. So if you're on Twitter, I apologize. It's not us. This is the way the app is made. It's not allowing us to post to Twitter. See that? All righty then. I see nothing in the chat room. I'm getting ready to erase it and get to the meat of the subject. Get ready to erase this and get to the meat of the subject. You got 10 seconds to post if you need me to leave it up. All righty then, here we go. Matter of fact, while I got this up here, I'm gonna give you a little more time because there's one more thing we like to explain at the beginning. That's this little thing right here. That's this little thing right here. All right. This is called, what's going on with my markers? Let's switch. It's gonna be weird. This little thing right here, okay? That's called a connector. What goes goes on with that, when you have that connector right there, when you have that connector right there, what it does, I see you, Shemai, you're absolutely right. It changes the sound of the second character in the connection. The connector is used for two characters, not three, not four, for two characters to be brought together. It changes the sound of the second character that it might be soft. Now, here's the deal. You may see that or you may not see it in the writings that you read in the Hebrew. We teach it here so that you can get used to where it may fall. You see that? Now, what do I mean by soft? We know, what is this? This character right here is a na, right here, right? It's this character right here. It's a na, but it's connected to a what? A wa. So this could be La-Sha-Wan, right? La-a. Because when you have that connected there, it changes the sound of the second character. So the na becomes an sound, as in the word can. You see that? As in the word can. Can. So this would be La-Sha-Wan. Why does it say La-Sha-Wan? Because our ah sound is always ah. It's never a, it's never at. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha. That's that ah sound you keep hearing. So even though the N as in can is soft, you still have the ah sound between the two. La-Sha-Wan. You see that? As in run. You see that? Or as in wand. La-Sha-Wan. You see that? So the second is always soft. Now, let's look at another softening. This is what character is this? This is the sha right here. What do you think would be the soft sound of a sha? It's the sh sound, as in fish. You got that sh sound. So like it, that sh sound. So this is quadash. You see that? That's in fish. Quadash. That's the da. That's the sha. So it's not quadasha. It's quadash. Okay? It's quadash. Now, maybe we should do a class that we go through all the soft sounds of every one. Like, this is a ah, ba, right? This is a ba. So what would the soft sound be? We got a brother in the school. His name is Officer 500 Katab. Katab. There you see that ba right here in the ab. See that? Katab. You see that? That's the soft sound of the ba. Ah, ba, ga, soft sound. Da, ha, all of those have their soft sound. Funny, the ha, normally its soft sound is just unheard. You see that? And when you say Yahweh, you know it ends with that ha. Where am I? It ends with the ha, but you don't pronounce it. You see that? Or Yahweh Shah. You see that? Yahweh Shah. You hear that ah, that what? Well, you're gonna still have that ha right in there, but it's a connector in there, and so therefore you don't get the hard ha sound. You see that? All righty. Everybody got that? You got any questions at this point? Anybody got any questions at this point? Y'all sister, be honest. I see you, Sister D. I see you. And you brothers that's out there, you can jump into the chat too. Chime on in. Chime on in. And what we're going to tackle today? What do we want to tackle today? As we erase this, that's really more than enough time. Okay, get this out of here, get this out of here. Put this back up in here. Now what we want to work on today is I really want y'all to get used to speaking in Hebrew. Speaking in Hebrew. So I'm gonna write something up here, and I'm not even gonna ask you to translate it into English, but I want you to read it in the Hebrew, and we'll talk about what it means. All right? That right? La-Sha-Wan. Getting ahead of myself. This is a second way of doing this same thing. All right? Now, you don't even have to give it to me in English. Give it to me in the Hebrew, what I just write. Use English letters, what I just write. And then tell me what it is. All right? Y'all got that? Let's get it. 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 And while y'all doing that, while y'all trying to figure that out,
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life.
I'm be looking for some answers.
I'm on West for life,
What
nigga,
did I
this is
just
blood
write right
over.
here?
Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga.
Y'all got that?
144 the rebel.
The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, send a curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I didn't. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind field. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest, you won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand, just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. Look, so how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's sold out on. Either fold or salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. Know what it is, man. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So Dorothy said that's the male breed. She's absolutely correct. Question is though, bring it back to me in the Hebrew with English letters. What did it say? Guess what? I'm gonna just go through the paperwork and pick stuff out. And want to see if you can read it. This was the easy one. You got it? And I left a word off of here. I left a word off of there. What word did I leave off of that male breed? Who knows? Who knows? Because here's the deal. The reason we do this is so that you can be able to read this and you can come into an understanding of what it is and what it means. It's just because we say this all the time is why I use it. So here we go. Yahweh, is that right? Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Barak Athah, or Barak Atham. The difference is this is plural. See that? That's more than one brother. Barak Atham, notice that is a ma, right? At the end, if you see ma at the end, Atham, you know it's masculine also. Barak Atham is plural, it's masculine. See that? Now you do know that the greeting to the sisters is what? Yahweh Shema Alatan. Alatan. Atha, Atham. This is all masculine. You got that? I guess that's how you spell masculine. Masculine. And this is a thun. A thun. This is feminine. And I guess that's how you spell feminine. Okay? Five is for everybody. Is that right? Yeah, for everybody. A thigh is masculine and feminine. It can be used either way. But a thumb is plural and is masculine, while a thun is plural and feminine. I left one of my pictures at the crib. But we're gonna do the best we can today. I like these little bitty dry erase markers here. All right. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Absolutely right, sister. Absolutely right. I don't know, y'all. See how popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out. You can't get too much of the basics. This is a basic class, and I encourage you to peep in on the other brothers' classes that teach the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. Why? Because when you get beyond this, you also need to keep going. Keep going. There's brothers here that in the school, they're going to teach you some serious, I mean, his brothers, I be watching my messenger. Them brothers be talking about, okay, I want to name, brother came to me, he asked me about, can he use this name for his wife, this name for his son, this name for his daughter, all that. We're just doing the basics, but you can get as well versed in this as you decide. How? By picking you a class. Fridays, this is when I come on, teach the basics, okay? The La-Sha-Wan Kodash throughout the school is taught on Fridays, but it's all recorded so you can go back and listen to it. You find something more advanced than this, pick you a day, study them brothers. Study. If I have questions, you know what I do? I get online, I go find my brother and say, hey, brother, what's going on with this right here? How do I make this work? You see that? Okay. Now, you got that. Shalom. That's what wasn't up there. Is this word here? Shalom. That's how the greeting begins. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. Or Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatam. See that? So, Shalom is what wasn't up there. Now, why do I do that? Because you need to, and I mean, I put it up there, I took it down. Put it up there, I took it down. Reason being, watch this. Tell me what this word is. What word is that? I'm going to show you something right here. Who can tell me what word it is? I think I spelled it right. I'm watching now. Any of y'all out there with Sister Dorothy, Sister Shemaya, young man Wood, you still out here? What word is that I just put on? That's an English word. What word would that be? I'm going to teach you something right here. Can anybody tell me? Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. What word is that in red right there? Somebody tell me what word that is. Even though it's letters missing. What word is that? I think we might have some lag time or something. I'm sure y'all hear me, and I'm sure y'all know what word that is. But this is how the brain works. What we're showing you, what I'm showing you right here, is how the brain works. You already know what this word is. With all the letters that's missing, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 letters missing. I can even take this one out. You'll still know what it is. Okay, who responded? I know got to see Sister David. Right. It is encyclopedia. You're absolutely correct. But with all those letters missing, right, your brain still recognizes where letters should go because your brain doesn't read words letter by letter. It doesn't do that. What your brain does, it locks in a picture of the word. It locks in a picture of the word. When you look at that, you look at those three words right there. The second one may give you a problem. But the first two, depending on how it's being used, the words before it, the words after, well, the words before it particularly, right? You see that? All I got to do is have something in front of it. Your brain already knows what it is. You see that? Your brain does not read every individual letter. It takes a picture. And it fills in based on what's surrounding it. Slice and what? Cut, Billy, goat, bad, and good. Just that simple. So that's why we go over and over and over some of the same words so that even in the Hebrew, your brain can begin to take pictures of the words with the Hebrew characters. And it works the same damn way. When we read the scriptures in Hebrew on the Sabbath, one of the first words I learned to recognize is this one. Right there. That's one of the first names I learned to recognize just by seeing it. That's Yahquah. Yahquah. Yah-I-Qua-Ba. Yahquah. And when we read in the scriptures, those are never there. So what we see is Yah-I-Qua-Ba, Yahquah. You see that? But my brain recognizing that word right there. That's how we read. My brain recognized even though the connectors are not there. You see that? My brain recognized that there's no such word as Yah-I-Qua-Ba. Yah-I-Qua-Ba. I've never heard that. So my brain recognized that should be Yahquah. All right. Let's get some basic conversation. We're going to get some basic conversation. Here we go. Y'all ready? How do you say hello in Hebrew? What do we say when we say hello in Hebrew? What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the English over here since they begin over there. The word for hello. That's all don't put up there. I'm not gonna give you any hint. It's real interesting. If simply I was gonna say to you, hello, this is what I would say. Got it? Work with me, work with me, work with me, work with me, good people. Hello. What word I just put up there? Now, I'm gonna show you something. If I got it all in my notes here, I think I do, but I don't. No problem. Hello is simply shalom. Slovakia. And this right here is and I'm not doing literal right here, okay? I'm not doing literal. Exactly, sis. I'm saying, how are you? That's what we would say in English. Literally in the Hebrew, we would say, how is your peace? See that? Even though in English we simply saying, how are you? Literally. In Hebrew, we are asking the question. When we say, how are you? I'm asking you, how is your peace? Shalom ka. Shalom ka. Or shalom, or shalom, shalom ka. Shalom, shalom ka. How is your peace? Or how are you? Shalom ka. Akwa, sis. Ach, brother. Ban, son. Banat, daughter. Shalom ka, but shalom ka banat. See that? How's your peace, daughter? Shalom ka ach. Shalom ka ach. How's your peace, brother? You see that? Or shalom ka abba. How's your peace, father? You see that? How are you? Literally, to the literal translation is how is your peace. But what I'm trying to get you to do is get your brain to work back and forth from the Hebrew to the English. You see that? English to the Hebrew. Same way they would do if they were teaching you Spanish. You see a fella in the morning or in the day, you would say Buenos dias. Buenos dias. See that? Or ¿qué pasa? What's going on? ¿Qué pasa? Que pasa? You see what I'm saying? What's going on? How you doing? Same different. See that? Works the same way. Or if you speak in Korean, 안녕하세요. You see that? Works the same way. 안녕하세요. How you doing? Hello. How you doing? Shalom. Hello. Shalom ka. How are you? Got that? How about this? Is that Bawakwa? Let me go make sure. I'm only looking for one word. Yep. That's Bawakwa. So, how about this? Where am I at? Okay. How about that? Y'all know what I just said? Y'all see that? Got it? You working with me? You still riding with me? About quite a while. This shows you, you know, the Spanish language is somewhat like the Hebrew. Constantly, shalom ka, how is your peace? One word, we write, get a whole goddamn salaki, get a whole sentence in English. Shalom ka. Go look up some. I think I got this one here. So I'm gonna go someplace else real quick. It's not here. No problem. No problem. But you see what I'm saying? Bawa oh. Bawa You see that? Bawa. Bawa. Tawa. Bawa tawa. That's good morning. That's all it is. Bawa tawa. So let's take it from the top, right here. You're going to say hello to somebody. What are you going to say? You're going to say shalom. If you want to ask them how they're doing, how are you, or literally, how is your peace, you're going to say shalom, shalom ka. Shalom ka. That's literally how is your peace, but it's also saying, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Shalom ka. Shalom ka. If you want to add brother or sister, you would say ban. Salaki, you would say ak or akwa. You want to say son or daughter, you would say ban or banat. See that? Shalom ka, ak or ak. Shalom ka. Either way, beginning or the end, ak. Shalom ka. Shalom ka, ak. You see that? Now I'm going to commentate now, if that's all right. Absolutely. Baba means good morning. Now, it's not lost on me that we need a lot more than this. So I need y'all to give me some feedback, shoot it in the chat room. We can put out classes anytime we want to. The official time and day for the La-Sha-Wan Kodash is what? Fridays. Here we normally go at 3. Of course, I got caught up in some business that didn't let me get here until this time, but we are do our best. We are doing our best never to miss a La-Sha-Wan Kodash class. It's too important. It's too important. And as you can see, it's nothing that you rush through. It's nothing that you rush through. And this is what I would suggest to the brothers in the school. All brothers in the school, particularly if you're a trooper, if you're a student, you're a trooper, an officer, 1,000 at the rank of 1,000 or below, this you want to get on right here. You want to learn your Hebrew. I know y'all don't see me a lot in front of the camera, but I'm an old man. I'm waiting for the day that I walk into a local store anywhere America, see a brother and say, Shalom. Shalom God. He answered back, Shalom. Bawa. Hello, good morning. And people look at us the way we look at the Arabs that's taking our money when we are in these local stores, as if, what the hell did they just say to each other? And are they talking about us? To me, that's enough motivation to learn our own language. But we got to commit ourselves to it. We have to know that we are Israel, a nation separated from every other nation on the face of the earth unto our own selves, unto the Most High. You got that? That's really what language is about. Language is the one thing that determines culture. Now, if you think I'm lying, y'all getting this, right? With me, it's always gonna be some commentary going on, okay? Until a mighty man over me say, come and tell me to cut the commentary and just stay with the didactic portion of it. That's the book part, right? But here's the commentary that goes with this. Every place I've ever been in my life, when I hear a language that's not English and don't know, and I see two people talking to each other, I don't think they're always talking about me, but it's amazing that they can talk to each other, know what each other's talking about, and I don't. How about that? And I don't. They may be saying, go give me some more hamburger out the back. And that's what comes out, especially if I'm at the butcher and I'm trying to buy some hamburger and ain't none in the damn window. And they go boom, 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 whatever they speak, right? Next thing I know, hamburger shows up. That's how we want to be. So where we can speak our own language, we understand what we're saying as well as we understand English, but nobody else knows what the hell we talking about. To me, that's honorable. That's honorable. Why? Because all the nations on the face of the earth had the opportunity to do what? Keep the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. Or to go back and relearn it after the Most High mixed up their languages. The reason we teach the La-Sha-Wan Kodash is because we recognize it as our language. It's what the Most High had us speaking, watch this, when Adam was in the garden. When Noah just came off the ark. That's what we were speaking. Eber held on to the language, and that's the line, through Eber, that's the line of the Israelites. It's our language in particular. You got that? Now, this is what I need y'all to do, is when we get on next Friday, show me that you got this. Show me that you got this here, all right? Show me that. Show me that you got this, and we don't need to go over it anymore, and then we'll move forward. Then we can move forward to the next thing. We're going to be talking about Taza Harayam, Tawab. We're going to be talking about that. La Tawab. We're going to be working on getting some better pay, because what I want to get out to you guys, believe it or not, and I will spend the money on the damn stamps. I want to get this written with English letters, speaking to the Hebrew, but written in English letters. Y'all have a copy in front of you. Okay. I want to get everything that I use out to you. See that? Now, y'all know we went over tenses before. We're going to get back into that. But we got to get you perfect copies. You see that? I'm going to get you perfect copies. Now, if you have any questions, put them in the chat room right now. If you have any questions, this is just the basics. This is just the basics. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. I'm going to give you the length of this song. So come up with your questions. You got any questions? What I need you to do is to come on and put them up. All right? While this playing.
Trap exempt.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers.
Right, yeah.
Because we
Make a
really,
left into the
really
parking
need
lot.
you down
Back up,
here.
man.
From all the
Yeah,
pain
come back
that
out
we
on the
going
street.
through. We know that you real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you.
How far you say you? About 5 minutes.
I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers. Because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through. We know that you real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on you. To show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T.
UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 Vigi. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, I'm working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, oh yeah, I do the sweet. Day all do the sweet. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass obsolete. He ain't one of us, hit the lead. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, but I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on him like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we tanks. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Almost over, right? Got any questions? Really simple. All right. So we got that. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. We're gonna catch it next Friday, same place. It might not be the same time, right? Because we're trying to get that 3 o'clock class going. So here we go. We at the end of it. I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Ashem, Yahweh Shabbat Thumb to my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Thumb to Ba'Ashem, Yahweh Shah to my sisters. Again, we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street. And this is the La-Sha-Wan Quadash every Friday. If you didn't get everything you wanted to hear, just search La-Sha-Wan Quadash on YouTube or Facebook. ISUPK, La-Sha-Wan Quadash. You're going to find a bunch of classes out there. You got it? And with that, I want to say Shalom, Israel. Shalom.
Trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?